pop your shoulder out.
I twisted it funny the other day.
This is how I'm getting old.
And now every now and then when I do a movement, it doesn't even have to be a big movement, it twinges.
Do you find as you're approaching 30 like me, just everything starts to hurt here and there? Yeah.
It's been like that.
I'm 39, I feel fantastic.
You're feeling fantastic?
I've never felt so good.
Really?
Yeah.
Are we recording now?
I feel better now.
We are recording, I can see.
I feel generally I feel better now than I did when I was in my 20s.
Serious?
Yeah, I feel healthier, I feel fitter.
Wow.
What do you do?
Just come down here and get stressed mostly.
We've got that to look forward to.
I just get stressed with everything else in life.
We can look forward to getting stressed in, when we start running Messy World from June.
Yeah, so something to look forward to. Right.
Welcome everyone, this is LiquidCast. We don't really know what this is all about. This is just the general behind the scenes stuff. My name is Dan Ashley. We just thought one of the memos was just try and like make people laugh, cheer people up. And I'll tell you what, we'll get Dan Ashley to present it because he's quite chirpy, isn't he? So yeah, we've got Jenny Strider and we've got Chris.
Yo, I'm Chris. I play Zane Bateman for Messy World. You're going to see a lot more of me behind the scenes than on camera from June.
Always a bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. You don't see my face anymore, do you? So yeah, we're just doing this to kind of see the vibes and what people think, and yeah, over to Jenny.
Jenny, favourite shoot?
My favourite shoot today, the Summer Games.
Summer Games.
Summer Games, favourite shoot, best day for it.
She's
best
always
outfit.
like, I want to get back in that sack.
I really want to get back in the sack. Not that sack.
Not back in the saddle for Jenny, it's back in the sack.
She's got a bit of a reputation as Jenny, to be honest.
Does she?
That's why they call me Jenny from the block.
Absolutely.
Oh no! It's like a mixture of Johnny in the block and you have a hybrid.
Oh no, please don't.
Yeah, no.
I can't get over that.
Take that back.
Yeah,
You're not Jenny from the block.
We
I'm
can't
not
do
taking
that.
it back.
Oh god.
I've had enough nightmares about this place already.
Oh,
I don't need any
no.
more, to be honest. Quite frankly.
I can see a Johnny and a Jenny hybrid right now. Is all that's in my mind.
That's all we need, to be honest. We don't need that. So
A
yeah.
Cornish German.
A Cornish German.
A Cornish
There we
German.
go. It's a first for everything, isn't
Now,
it?
what would that look like?
Oh God.
That's
That's.
They'd be very smartly dressed.
Pasties filled with sausages.
Yes.
Hello.
Bratwurst or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. And loads of beer, like steins of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cornish pasties with sausage, steins of beer. But no, because it's Cornwall, they're like cider, so steins of cider. Steins of cider, sausage pasties. It's a German Cornish person for you.
You are an overthinker, aren't you? Really?
Yeah, I mean,
you do think this stuff through.
That's how we
don't
go, you know?
Absolutely.
You know, when I'm not doing this, I'm a filmmaker, so I got to overthink things sometimes.
It's nice to have a normal job, isn't it, on the side?
Yeah, well, you know. This is a great side job. Love you all.
Thanks.
Not you listeners, I don't like you, but the guys in this room.
Yeah.
I'm joking, I love everybody.
We sort of mildly tolerate each other.
Just about.
Just about get through a working day if we
joking.
can. So yeah. So Summer Games is your favourite shoot.
Yeah.
Chris.
Mine, I mean, I'll be honest, me and Dan sat down yesterday planning this shoot, and we were just discussing what I enjoyed the most, and probably that would be the Plunger, because, you know, it's like when I was a kid I watched GYOB, so obviously getting to experience it was really cool, you know, from that perspective of like, I've seen this on TV and now I'm doing something similar. And we worked out that I've been down the Plunger. Ready? Drum roll. 19 times I've been down the Plunger.
And you're going to make someone a good girlfriend as well, Jenny.
Well,
I've been down the Plunger 19 times.
We've had double the sound effects today, haven't we? It's all going on.
Mine were a bit more like wobbly, my sound effects.
Yeah, what were
earlier.
yours again? Yeah,
As we were trying to work out how to operate the human car wash. It was like, and you get to this part, and then you're like covered in the spinny thing. And
it's almost exactly as it happens.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
Uncanny.
It is. This is what working here is like. But it's awesome. It's one of the best jobs in the world, and I wouldn't not do it. I get to work with amazing people who I admire and think are great, and I get to banter as well. It's
Well, you
great.
will do
What more do you want?
off, so.
You are? Yeah.
you'll be missed.
Nah, don't feed his ego.
No, don't.
You will be missed though.
No.
Yeah, we need a bit of miserableness.
Someone to bring down the phone a little bit, don't we? If someone's not having a nervous breakdown, what's the point?
Exactly.
We'll have one together, so then we can make up for Dan not being here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It won't be long. Once you've done it for a few years, you'll be like,
Well,
Yeah.
you know, there we go.
no, you won't want to do it. Yeah, no, are you looking forward to cleaning?
No.
Oh.
No. That's the
bit?
part that we're leaving for you.
No.
We're just gonna like do the shoots and then we're gonna piss off and go.
We'll just set a little fire every time so the fire brigade has to come and just wash it all out.
I think that's enough for your fetishes, Jenny.
Bear in mind, there is a hydrogen flipping plant on the estate, so we don't want to like start any kind of fire, otherwise you'll take the entire messy one out.
Alright, I'll just hold like a incense
It's a
stick
sparkler.
onto the
There's a little
alarm.
sparkler going on.
Yeah.
By the way,
Here, guys.
you internet sleuths right now who are like, where's the hydrogen estate? Don't try and find us by looking for the hydrogen, right? You'll never find us. We are secret.
Yeah.
We're a secret organisation of...
That was a really creepy voice.
That was actually.
People.
Gave it the full works.
Yeah.
To be honest, Chris. I'm-
for people.
Yeah.
What can I find? Hydrogen. Where are they? Somewhere.
Well, let's face it. You found us.
estate. I didn't find you.
Yeah,
you
you
found
did.
me.
No. You found us.
Oh no, I found you on. I can't say that.
No, you can't
But
say
I found. I did find you. Yeah, I did. And then you stuck with me for life. Now, is it been, what, 3 years? 4 years?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
5? 2019.
Jenny's actually been here
Yeah,
longer.
a while.
To be fair.
What?
Then you.
Yeah.
No.
Have I?
Well, yeah, because
How?
because she did. Oh, did she actually?
No, I've been here longer than her.
No, you're right. I think actually you might. Yeah, you might.
I don't
She's
know.
the newbie. I'm
Yeah,
not.
you were. We December 2019 we first filmed,
Yeah.
and Jenny was COVID,
I remember because I left.
so you were actually 2020.
I left the
I think-
shoot and then went and watched the final Star Wars film a day later. So I remember the shoot well because I was watching The Rise of Skywalker. I'm a bit of a nerd for people who don't know. Like, yeah, I'm wearing a Pokemon t-shirt for Christ's sake. We don't say that for copyright reasons. I'm wearing a Pocket Monsters
It's a bit late
t-shirt.
now,
Don't sue us, Nintendo.
Okay, well that's good. We've managed to work out that we haven't got a clue when we met, so that's
Yeah.
that's always a bonus.
We like to try and forget about it.
Well,
no, I'm
yeah,
joking.
No, it's fine.
Just try and don't let it bed in too much. The reason I keep looking outside is apparently Gabby is turning up soon, so I'm just kind of like
Today,
looking.
Gabby is being a bus wanker.
She is being a bus.
she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's getting the bus.
Get in the bus.
She's getting the bus to Messy World.
Gabby, is that you? No,
It's
just
the
the wind.
wind.
It's the wind.
Oh, we got signs going over and everything. It's very
Make
windy.
that and hit your new Mercedes.
No, it's all right. It's out there. I can see it.
Oh, it's gone through the windscreen, your new Mercedes. Yeah. Oh no.
Why is she getting the bus?
Well, I was trying to work this out. I don't actually know, and I don't think there is a bus. That's why I was getting a little bit
It's an
worried.
imaginary bus.
She was getting, so I'm getting the bus down to you. I'm like, I've never seen a bus.
I've never seen a bus.
No.
I haven't even seen a bus stop.
For the record, if you do get buses, it doesn't mean you're it's just like if you've watched the In-Betweeners, they call them bus workers, so we're just referencing the
and you're
In-Betweeners.
a bit of a.
Well, I mean, that's what Dan says. I don't agree. You're actually a nice person.
I don't understand how I don't think we're going to see her. I think she'll rock up about like 3:45 when we're sort of getting ready to finish.
I mean, I want to know where this invisible bus station is.
Because I don't think she's thought it through.
She's on. Oh no, she's on the night bus from Harry Potter. That's what she's on. She's gonna on the like the bus that kind of takes you through
I
magic.
don't know what he's talking about now. He's gone off on his thing. I don't know.
Have you
Jenny-
not watched Harry Potter?
Nope.
No, Dan doesn't watch movies.
I don't.
No,
No.
None.
Nope.
not
Zero.
really.
Yep.
No films.
They do watch the Saw films.
Yeah, they're messed up.
So basically, I can't
They're
go
great.
to I can't go to the cinema
Right.
because I can't sit still long enough.
Tell them the Titanic story. It's funny.
So I watched Titanic with some friends, as you do, with some mates. Yeah, we'll go and see Titanic, shall we, lads?
Yeah, right.
And of course, it's 3 hours long, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
And
long
I had to pick. I was like, I can't do this. I've got to go for a walk. I had to go for a wander around. It's a multiplex cinema, so I'm just like wandering about. Half an hour I had to go. I come back in. I'm like, what the? Where's the boat gone?
What's
What's going on?
It's gone. Sunk.
Everyone's gone. They're all in the water. It's like, I didn't see this coming.
Have you watched it since?
No.
You still don't know what that half an hour was about.
No, I
then?
don't know how it happened.
Doesn't know how the boat got destroyed at all. Like,
You
yeah.
missed like the most
what happened
depressing
was
bit, really.
Jack took a really big in the toilet,
Well, I'm
clogged
assuming,
up
like-
all the pipes, and then what happened is the boat exploded because of the methane.
Yeah, because I've got no
That's
idea.
what happened.
Right, okay, yeah. Well, I'm glad you filled that in because I would have had no idea.
Yeah,
otherwise.
it's
Yeah. And then Rose
Yeah.
lays on a piece of wood, which could have easily fit 2 people on
Yeah,
it, but
yeah,
Jack
yeah.
still decides to sink and die.
Yeah.
At the end.
Well, you know.
For the record, by the way, I am aware that the Titanic is sank by an iceberg. I'm not being offensive to people who died in the Titanic. I just, it's more
I don't
funny
think anyone's
that
going to
way.
write in.
They might do. Ofcom might be like, how dare you make a Titanic a joke? It was a really severe incident. It really was, and I agree. Rest in peace, people in Titanic.
Well, there we go. That's a nice dedication to go for LiquidCast, isn't it? We've talked about guns. We've talked about methane, and we've dedicated the show to people of the Titanic. What a great podcast this is turning out
And
to
that
be.
gives you an idea of what a day with us is like. Right
And now
there.
we've got one thing, right? So me and Dan, we were a big fan of Steve Pemberton and Risha Smith, and we watched Inside Number 9 yesterday. And they asked a question on Inside Number 9. I'm going to ask you guys, make it a bit morbid, because morbid's fun, right? So they asked the trolley problem. Now, the trolley problem is simple, right? I want your answers of what you think, because they're going to show kind of what kind of a person you are. But I will do the Inside Number 9 version and give you 3 options. There's only supposed to be 2 options, but I will give you a 3rd option. So the trolley problem is you're standing by a track lever. A train is coming. On one train track, there is 4 people. That's what the train is heading towards. The train's heading towards 4 people. But you could pull this lever, and it would only head towards 1 person. So it's kind of like the question of, do you sacrifice 1 to save the many, or do you sacrifice the many to save the 1? Or the 3rd option you could have is you could jump on the train track yourself, being a hero, stopping the train, killing yourself in the process, but saving the other people.
I know my answer.
Go on then.
If it was a case of somebody's always going to die, I would leave it
Yeah.
and let nature take its course.
Yeah.
But if there was the chance of saving everybody,
Yeah.
then obviously I would take.
Do you jump in front of the train track then? 'Cause
Uh,
that's the only way you can save people, is if you kill yourself to save everybody else.
No, I would probably just let whatever happen.
Right.
If there was no chance of saving everybody,
Yeah.
then I would still feel bad about taking the action to then kill the person on the other platform.
Because
Does that
technically
make
that'd be
sense?
murder. Like
'Cause that would be murder. Yeah.
You're deciding someone's fate.
You'd be playing God.
Yeah,
wouldn't
you'd
you?
be playing God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, why are they on the train tracks to begin with? Maybe they want to die.
Whoa.
Well, Jenny, there we go. That's finished that one.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
If there's
Wow.
a train coming and they're on the train tracks, they're there for a reason.
Could be stuck. It's 4 of them. They might be like trying to cross the train track.
All 4?
You never know.
Jenny's like to them. They're on the. They're stupid. They're morons. Forget it.
Natural selection.
Yeah, natural selection.
Yeah, well,
Forget
it's a good point, is it not?
It is a good point.
I think the idea was from when I remember Inside Number 9, it was they weren't on the tracks. They were on the one was on. There was 5 on that platform and 1 on that platform.
Well, they were on the tracks.
No, they were on the.
Oh, see, shows how much
The
potential I
runaway
paid to
train
TV.
was out of control, and it was either going to mount the platform and
okay.
kill them, or it was
Right.
going to. You could divert it, and it would go off and kill one person over
So
there.
if it wasn't on the tracks, what would you choose? The people were on the platform,
She-
innocently waiting.
She'd get the ferry. It's easier.
Yeah, I don't get the train. I'm not a train worker.
She's too
No.
too posh for that.
I wouldn't.
It's not even a thing.
It is now.
It is now. In between us, you're going to steal that.
Yeah,
Next season, you'll be like, oh, that's mine.
I'd probably just let whatever's happening happen as well.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to be the reason one person dies because
That's fair.
I've changed the course of a
yeah.
train.
That's
a
fair.
safe
It could be the butterfly effect as well. All those people that you could get killed by the train that was supposed to die, they could all be murderers and horrible
Yeah.
human beings.
They could do.
And if you completely and utterly, save and stop that from happening, then you could maybe give birth to the next
Absolutely.
evil thing.
I can see a mysterious figure wandering
Is
in through
it
the
a
curtain.
Gabby?
I'm hoping it's going to be Gabby.
Yeah, it
It
is.
is Gabby.
Come and join a microphone.
Standing outside, I literally can't see. Now I've come in here.
No,
We're
we have
filming.
that effect.
Come
yeah.
take a microphone.
Come and join the podcast if you
Come
want.
join the podcast. Gabby has arrived,
The
everybody.
expression she's got
I've
on
got
her.
no makeup or anything on.
Don't worry about
alright,
it.
don't
No
worry.
one's judging.
I'm
To be
sweating.
fair, Gabby, neither have I. So.
Neither do I either.
You could ask her the
And
question now.
look at the state of us.
Ask Gabby the question. Oh, by the way, how was the Harry Potter magic bus to get here?
It was actually alright.
Is there actually
It
a
was like
bus?
yeah.
Where does it stop?
So I wasn't sure, and the bus driver wasn't particularly helpful. So I said where I needed to go, and he just went at me. So I was like, do you stop by Tesco? He was like, yes. I was like, okay then. So I got over at Tesco and I walked.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm sweating.
Okay,
You don't
yeah.
look sweaty. You look
Like-
fabulous. Don't worry about it.
Radiant.
Radiant.
glow.
That's a
Yeah,
great
yeah,
thing to
it's
say.
a natural
Radiant. Yeah, I
glow.
agree. Radiant is definitely
I'll
it.
take that.
Right.
Is she sweaty? No, she's radiant. Take note, guys and girls.
Kind
You know,
words.
kind words. Yeah. Your partner comes in, really long time at the gym, like, oh mate, I look disgusting, babe. No, babe, you're radiant.
Radiant.
Plus, that's attractive anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or coming back from the
Coming
gym all
after the
sweaty.
gym sweaty, you're like, ooh. Let's get sweaty.
We know what your
together.
you know what your fantasies are, Jenny Strider.
Right, ask her the question.
Ask her the question. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Right, I'll let Dan ask the question this time because I apparently ballsed it up last time.
Okay, so there's a runaway train out of control, and it's going to potentially mount the platform to which 5 people on the platform would die.
This is so morbid, isn't it?
But there's a lever that you could pull, and if you pull that lever, the train would then go onto that platform and kill only one person and save those. What do you do? Do you kill the one, or do you let it?
I feel like this is a trick question somehow.
There's no trick
It's not,
question.
but the way you got to look at it is if you were to pull the lever, you
No,
will...
no, don't tell her.
All right.
I don't know the answer.
It's not a quiz question. It's just like, what would you do?
Well, I guess that, like, the logical thing would be to pull the lever and only kill the one, because then you'll save them.
Oh. Them, eh?
Yeah. We just
But
said.
you see, then you're actually committing murder because you're actually
Actively letting
you're
someone
actively
die.
killing somebody.
Yeah.
Whereas if it just goes into the other people.
See.
I didn't think about that.
It was a change in the course of history. One of them could be the next big dictator.
The next Hitler.
Do you know what? I find conversations like this
Trying to leave the H
fascinating
word out of
because
it,
Yeah.
but
I was
well done.
saying to this, like with my partner the other day, of how many things do you think have been stopped by, like, people being killed or people not being killed?
Uh-huh.
And you don't know, do you?
No.
Like what
No.
that person would have turned up
Well, exactly,
to do.
exactly.
yeah.
So all 4 of them could be the next evil people, or they might not be.
Or they could be like life-changing
Yeah.
scientists
Gurus,
or
yeah,
something
that
like
have a cure for cancer and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Could
That's
be.
hard, isn't it? I do think they met.
There's a third option.
Things happen.
You
oh.
can throw yourself onto the tracks, killing yourself, but saving 5 people.
I'm a little bit selfish sometimes, so no.
That's fine. We're all like that.
But you would be remembered as a hero for the rest of your
Yeah, I'm not bothered.
eternity.
Yeah, but she wouldn't know she's being remembered as a
No.
hero.
No, she'd
so
be
what's
dead.
the point? So,
Yeah.
Best thing is I'm not answering this question. I'm just giving it to them.
Why are you not answering
I
it?
just don't want to answer it.
Oh God, didn't know that was an option.
Who said
Yeah.
it? Who said I had to answer?
didn't know I could
I'm
just
asking the
not answer.
question.
Well, I said just let happen what was meant to happen.
Yeah, I said just let nature take its course. If you're going to have to kill somebody, I'd just say. Well,
My answer is I would find a way to go back in time, find the train,
Oh,
warn the
for
train
God.
driver what's going to happen.
Gee,
And be like, look, mate,
that's
there's going to be an
very
issue coming up.
What
Don't
a-
drive the train today. I'm going to go find the houses of the people who are on the platform at number 4. Tell them, look, don't go to the train tracks today. Leave it. Everybody, don't go anywhere. And then nobody can happen. The train will go passing through. No one will die. No one will have PTSD and suffer. I'll be great because I've saved a bunch of lives. Everyone's a winner.
That sounds just like that film where he goes back in time to stop a bomb going off on a train.
Oh, wait, what's that called?
Is it In Time?
I think it's In Time. Yeah. No,
I don't know.
no, it's not. No,
I
it's
don't
not.
watch films.
No, it's not In
I
Time.
know the film name, I don't want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
He tries to save this one woman.
Tell
And
you
he
what I have.
somehow goes back every time to exactly the same bit.
Is it like, but different things keep happening, so
Yeah,
it
so
makes
but-
something worse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like see, I'm going to be the one that probably has the worst answer because I'm probably going to cause the human apocalypse or something by just saving these 4 or 5 people.
If you go back in time and stop it happening, you don't know what you could stop the invention of
I
trains.
could stop everything. I know.
know.
You just don't know.
If that
you just
train
don't know.
didn't go,
Yeah.
someone could have been on there who's going to go and then save someone else's
You
life.
don't know.
No.
But I would probably travel in time and save everybody and then see what happens from there.
The whole nuclear war, I reckon.
Yeah.
Just kill everyone.
I think would have caused the end of society, the end of civilization as we know
Can
it.
you imagine?
Yeah.
That
Crazy, wouldn't
escalated really quickly. Welcome.
It's the first edition of LiquidCast and we're already talking about nuclear war. There we go.
We're probably not going to keep all of this in. Luckily, Dan can edit bits out.
I won't.
No.
I won't.
You won't?
I will we'll let the whole car crash happen.
Well, make sure you beep the H word then, because Jenny mentioned Hitler earlier. I don't think you want his name on the podcast.
Well, I've got it twice now.
Yeah.
Who else can we mention? Saddam?
No.
Bin Laden? Who else
Stop.
we got? Let's get all the hits out. Right, come on, let's have a best of.
Oh,
I'm going
no.
top 10. Top
No.
10 murderous dictators.
What's this
Oh
one
my
at the minute
God.
in Russia?
Oh, Putin. Yeah.
Don't
he's gonna
help
be up
mute
there.
the studio.
He's going to be up there somewhere, isn't he? Yeah.
In all seriousness,
He'll probably hear us.
this whole bit is getting cut. I'm not having this coming out.
This is us.
No, it's not.
This is real.
No, it's not.
Right.
Don't stand and talk about dictators of the world all the time,
here we go.
do we?
Lester, what's your favourite terrorist attack?
Right.
Oh my God.
All that is being cut.
What have I walked into?
I'm gone.
It's because Dan's adamant someone's going to have a mental breakdown today. I think Chris is the chosen one.
Our careers are on the line.
Who can we break first?
Jeez Louise.
But which one? No, I'm joking.
Killing people on train tracks, terrorist attacks, murderous dictators. There's not going to be much left in this part of the
We should
podcast,
probably
is
talk
there?
about slime.
Yeah.
Yeah, should we do that?
Might be
Okay.
Oh my god.
better.
Okay.
What's been your favourite shoot?
I've done a few. Probably the Plunger, to be fair.
Everyone says the
That was
Plunger.
really good fun. I think just because it's different.
It
is
might
a
be
bit
coming
different.
back next year.
I've only been
Maybe.
in it once, but I really want to go in it again.
Did you only go in once?
Yeah, for the Christmas special.
Oh yeah, because she put me down the plunger once as well. Like, so those who may have seen the POV video of your POV down the plunger, Muggins over here has to hold the GoPro. So Jenny literally did put me down / you, if you're pretending that you're me, down the plunger and into the goo, which was a really weird experience because I'm there like holding the GoPro, pretending like I'm someone's head. She's like, you ready to go down? I'm shaking the camera like, yes, like, you know, you do to like, do you want to be gunged? Shaking the camera, no.
You know, you can get actual things to attach.
Yeah, it's go on the head,
Yeah.
which we obviously we might do in the future, right?
Probably be better.
But yeah, like I gunged a Jenny gunged me and I gunged a GoPro. So
Yeah.
it all happened.
That was a fun day.
That was a fun day, yeah.
It's always fun and games here, isn't it?
It is,
Yeah.
unless we're talking about what we just spoke about.
We're talking about death.
And actually, I was going through some of the photos on Messy World Girls, and we have met before.
Oh.
Last time I saw you, and it was on a plunger shoot, and I don't remember it.
Really?
Not in a rude way.
Oh
yeah.
my
I was
gosh.
like, that's Gabby, and I honestly, I
Controversy.
was like, I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
I thought Selena was host. You must have been were you a contestant?
Possibly.
Because I thought Selena did Jenny. Oh, Jenny did host.
Well, no,
a few.
was it a pink plunger and not the one just
Oh
gone?
God, I don't know.
It wasn't the one just gone. I don't think.
Was it pink?
I don't.
was
I
the-
just saw.
Gunge.
Gunge
I
pink.
looked at Gabby, not at the gunge, because I was like, whoa.
Was
don't
Gabby
remember.
pink?
It was Gabby Pink.
Not yet. No.
Yeah, because the pink. It was pink, wasn't it, for the Plunger shoot?
Did you not do the last one?
We did a pink and we did a murky,
A murky, multicolored green. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Christmas one.
Oh, Gabby, I think
It was
you
very
did
cold when
both.
you went in as well.
I think you came to both. I think you came. We filmed in June and August.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling you came to both of them.
I don't
Because
know.
at
I
the-
don't remember what
at-
I've had for breakfast. So I don't.
At this
I had
point,
McDonald's.
at the point of the plunger, we knew you as Johnny from the Block's like track girl he'd worked with.
Yeah.
We've just got to know you better through obviously working with Messy World and not working with John.
Because I think
John's not
I'd
been
only
here.
been here once before the Plunger.
Before the Plunger.
I think. Well, I'm not. I don't know now.
I'm questioning myself now if it was actually you or if it was me. No, I think it was. I think it
I've
was.
genuinely employed this one to the
I
team.
don't know.
She's going to be on production.
We'll have to check later.
I know there was. I know.
Should
there
we
was
do a
two
new
other
version of Time
girls.
Traveler's Wife where you go back in time to see who you were filming
You're
with?
really set on this time.
Oh, yeah, I'm
thing,
like-
He
aren't
gets
you?
very obsessed.
All about
yeah.
time travel. Yeah. I'm there like breaking atoms in my house. I'm like, yeah, we can do this and do time travel.
All right. So if you could travel in time, is there something that you would change in your life?
Oh, wow. It's better than the other questions, I guess.
deep.
Yeah.
That is very deep.
Because your life wouldn't be the same now.
That is very deep. You know what? No.
No?
Because everything to this point has shaped who I am. And if anything,
Christ.
anything changed, then I wouldn't be the person I was today. Like, I'm gonna go a bit deep here, but like even through all the bullying, all the shit I've gone through in life, without that would stop me having the attitude of life I've got now, which is I'll just go fucking do it. I'm doing it. This is life. I've got, you know, all this time in the world to get shit done. Needs to get done. I don't care what people think.
Yeah.
I think if you hadn't had that happen to you and got beaten down first, it's kind of hard to kind of come back up. Sometimes I think it takes a fall before you can take the climb again,
Yeah.
and you'll take the climb stronger and higher.
Like Miley Cyrus said.
Always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move.
No, Chris, we're gonna get DMCA'd again.
Wow, he knows all the words.
I'm gonna have to lose.
That's what he listens
Little
to
bit
every
worried,
day.
So I will let you in something. Like when I was like even like about 4 years ago when I was having a bad day and really feeling The Climb is actually a really song which kind of has always perked me up in life. So it's kind of
It's a good
crazy you
song.
say that. It's just power, man. And it's about her dead mum, like so.
Oh,
it
I didn't
Yeah.
know
It-
that.
it has
I
got
wonder it
some.
lifts you up, hey?
It has got some power to it because you know it's about real life Miley Cyrus's dead mum. So yeah.
Oh, good.
And here we are back on
Okay.
track.
Yeah, we've done full
All I
circle
wanted
now,
to know
haven't
is
we?
if you'd go back in time
Yeah.
or not.
Still,
So the answer is no.
lower it right down again. Well
But I
done.
would go back in time to see things. Like I would love to go and see the dinosaurs safely without getting eaten. Or you know, I'd love to go and see ancient Egypt. You know, I'd love to go and see like,
You could see Egypt now.
but not ancient Egypt.
You'd probably get robbed as well.
Not just robbed. You'd probably get kidnapped and beheaded. The way that ISIS has taken over that place.
Back to terrorism, good.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Oh my god. We're trying.
Let's please cut all this out. We need to be careful of what we say. Our careers are on the line. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, you couldn't go to ancient Egypt though. Like, you know, when the pyramids of Gaza were huge, and that'd be awesome to see.
There's certain things that like we just wouldn't know like, what it was like.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
me, to go back to like when speakeasies were a thing.
that'd be so
Like,
cool.
I would love that
Yeah,
so
yeah,
much.
yeah.
You know, like the sort of like the underground clubs and stuff. And was that Prohibition when they like made
No
all
idea.
of those? Yeah.
No
so when
idea.
like alcohol got banned, it was like the Prohibition. So they made like all these secret underground clubs and stuff for like people to go and drink. And there was like loads of like moonshine and things like that. That's
Oh.
where
That sounds cool.
that came
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'd go back to the Western time and go to a proper Western saloon.
that would be cool.
Get a cowboy Stetson, get a horse, all metal boots, and just come strutting in.
Okay.
You know,
All I'd want to go back for is to see Queen live.
that would be yeah okay.
Love to see
Go and see-
Freddie Mercury.
That would be
A
cool.
Live Aid. Go to Live Aid
Yeah,
and watch
anywhere.
Queen live.
You know, they're talking about making a Queen concert with
Holograms,
Yeah.
because it worked with ABBA. So I went
Oh,
to
yeah.
I went to ABBA Voyage in London, and honest to God, like, the really weird thing about it is that you think I'm just watching a flat screen. You're just going, what's this about? And I took my mum for her birthday, yeah, like it's mad because even though they are like flat, your eyes forget you're watching a flat screen because the way they've designed it, and they actually look like they are like these little people, like actual human-sized people, standing and walking around the stage. And you've got these giant IMAX screens projecting incredible things and lighting, and it's one of the best experiences I've ever had going somewhere. And like, what I always remember is that my mum was just in absolute awe because she's like, I never thought I'd get to see ABBA live, and even though technically they're not actually there, I'm seeing ABBA live, you know. So
that's
it was,
nice.
and also because I know my mum likes to have a bit of a bop, I got us seats at the back so we could dance and no one would be disturbed then because
Nice.
you know. They can't go sit down because you're too tall because you've got the back going, yeah, no one can see me.
Do what I want.
Would you go back for anything?
A week last Tuesday. Best sausage roll I've ever had. I'd go back then.
Where'd you get it from?
Oh, I can't tell you
Greg's.
that.
Yeah, Greg.
Philip Warren's.
Nice.
Philip Warren's. Do you know what? I would go... So I've got this theory.
Okay.
You know Stonehenge?
Yeah.
As you probably do.
No. What is it?
I
No, I do
reckon it used to be a car park. That's what I think the stones were for. Because I went to a BP garage, and in the lead up to the garage where the cars were parked, they had stones.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, if there was an apocalypse, and then in like millions of years another civilization, the stones would still be there. The BP garage would have gone,
This is
but the
true.
stones would be there, and they'd be in a perfect circle. And they'd be going, this must have been some like ancient Neolithic site. And it was just a shell garage. Literally, it was just where you got your Gregs and your hot dogs and like that.
But they're a lot smaller, those stones.
No, these were. They were pretty sizable. They weren't as big as
Stonehenge is-
Stonehenge. Multi-story car.
Let me just go and do a bucket of water
Multi-story
while this
car.
is going on.
I reckon they used to park their horse on the middle one, right? And then the carts would go on top, right?
Oh yeah,
Something
how'd
like
they
that.
get it up there?
Escalators.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, lifts
yeah,
or
yeah.
something like that. I think
Because
they're.
they use stones as car
I
parks,
think
but they
were-
have escalators.
I think they were more advanced than we believed.
That's a it is a weird place though, isn't it?
It's generally it's like I reckon we've got it all wrong, and it could have just been something so mundane. Because I
Yeah.
reckon we do that with a lot.
Oh yeah.
Because like, you know, like the Beatles, I reckon they're massively overrated. Because I think they were the first pop band. We just like think that they're gods, but actually I just think, well, they're all right. I don't think. Hang on, we've lost one. Where the f*** did he
He's
go?
taking a massive piss.
Really?
I think he's just filling something up with water.
He's got. He's just pissed off. He's
I
gone.
hope that's not a pee.
If it is, he
That's-
really
I don't know,
needed
I'm
it because it's still going.
I'm sure there was 4 of us. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. Where else would I go back to? I don't know. I would have to go and see. I would go back to see. I'd go back and see Jesus just because I've got some questions. I've got a few questions I'm going to ask.
I think we've all got some questions.
Yeah.
Like, what the f*** is going
What
on?
did you do in that cave
Like,
for
yeah,
a start? So I've got a theory.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of Jesus,
Strap in, everyone.
about the Mother Mary. Mother Mary. Is that
Mary, yeah.
Mary?
We just call her Mary, so it's easier.
Why Mother Mary?
I don't know.
So Mary, obviously, apparently, fell pregnant by God. She didn't have sex. She was a virgin. She's the Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I think now. I don't know if we've had this conversation before or not.
we definitely need to cut this part.
No, we don't.
No.
Because it's not rude or anything like that. So there's women out there that have 2 vaginas, 2 wombs,
Morning, everyone.
Yeah.
everything, right? And there's this one woman in particular that has both 2 vaginas and 2 wombs. So she is a porn star,
Yeah. I
and
know
she
who-
uses one for work and the other for her husband.
Yeah.
So I'm
I think I've got to
thinking,
go.
I'm thinking
I've
the
got to go
Virgin
home.
Mary had 2 vaginas.
And was a porn star.
No.
Okay.
So she was a
She had
virgin in
sex
one.
with one and got pregnant, but the other one is still untouched.
So
It's still a
technically-
virgin.
Yeah.
That's a scientific explanation of how she could have become pregnant, but also be a virgin. She just left out a small.
You're
print.
lost to science, aren't you? You're a complete and utter loss to science. Where were you when they needed you?
Do you know what I need to do? And go back
I
to this
hope no
whole.
one steals this.
That's blown my mind.
my God.
that.
But
But that makes complete
it
sense.
makes sense, right?
Guys, Westboro
100%.
Baptist Church been picketing outside if you carry on.
I've actually, see, my one's a bit more, I think she was drugged. And I reckon because she would have got pregnant out of wedlock, which was kind of a big thing then, she just said, "Oh, I've just become pregnant. I don't know how it's happened."
And she
everyone's
wouldn't
just-
have known.
Yeah, and she might not have known. So I just think she's gone with it.
All I wanted to say, just to lighten this up a bit, is that I wanted to go and find someone's mum who bullied me when I was a kid, get them to write their name on a tenner, go back in time, give it to Jesus, and then go back in time and say, your mum's so old, you owe Jesus a tenner. Yeah.
No, sorry, you're gonna have to. Can you do that again a bit slower?
You know when you're a kid, you're like doing your mum jokes, like your mum's so old, she owes Jesus a tenner. So I purposely, like someone who bullied me, I'd find their mum, write
Yeah.
their name on the tenner, go back in time, give it to Jesus,
Right.
and it's a true story, innit?
Yeah.
So you're not
don't
just saying your
understand.
mum's so old, you owe Jesus a tenner, like she's got the tenner.
I've never heard of this before.
No.
What
You know how
does
do your
that
mum
mean?
jokes? That your mum's so old, she owes Jesus a tenner.
Or like, oh, your mum's so fat.
Yeah.
Your mum's so fat when she didn't see all the birds start singing, we
You won't have heard that because
family."
that's his own.
That's not, it's your mum joke.
Yeah, but that's your own mum joke, isn't it? You've come up with
And I
that.
didn't make that myself. That was a kid on the playground one.
Really?
Okay,
Yeah.
What, they said, I want to go back in time and...
Yeah, your mum's so old. Your mum's so old, she owes Jesus a tenner. It's like quite a common your
I've
mum
never heard
joke.
that
Oh,
before.
I've not heard that
No.
before. No.
Well, your mum's so fat she broke the wee fit. You know, like it's all like.
Yeah, that one.
You know.
I kind of get that one more, but I don't. I don't get the. Why did she owe Jesus a tenner?
She's so old. That's the joke.
But why does she owe Jesus? I can get she knows Jesus, but why does she owe him?
Maybe he was like, "Yo, can I borrow some money for some water and some bread, and then I'll multiply it and turn it into wine and give many people bread." And the mum might be like, "Yeah, Jesus, you G, there's some money
to get
for."
a headache.
I wasn't prepared for any of this today.
I'm never prepared for what's to come.
Neither was I, and I came up with it.
What I'm saying is that how funny would it be if you could travel in time and actually make the joke a reality?
We should call this the Time Travelers Podcast.
There we go. We've rebranded
Yeah.
already. We're 35 minutes in and we've rebranded.
Well, we're not keeping all this 35 minutes.
Yeah, we're going to make you live through it over and over
No, we're
again.
not.
So-
We are cutting
Did the
parts.
Virgin Mary give birth to Jesus?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I think so, but I think she either didn't know how it happened, or
She had
she
two
did
vaginas.
know, and
Oh.
I know I don't. I'm afraid I'm going to have to discount the two vaginas thing. I'm sorry.
But it is a thing.
It's a theory, but I think you're nutty as a
It's-
It's a theory, a film theory.
Yeah, so I reckon she lied because she couldn't possibly say how she got pregnant. And
Fair.
then I think that's how it happened.
So who do you believe Jesus was then? God, we're turning very Christianity podcast, aren't we?
Just a bloke.
Just a bloke.
Just did a bit of handiwork, stuff like that.
Fair.
I think he was probably like a Diana or like a Mother Teresa,
Like a-
type.
okay,
like a quite a
okay.
famous, hence the followers,
Okay.
even though it's only 12.
Yeah, like a holistic healer.
Yeah, he was
who's
kind of like a bit sort of hippie-like, and that. But I just think he was probably just like quite a famous,
And when he got put in that cave, he wasn't actually dead. He didn't come back to life. He was just,
on the cross.
yeah. But
No.
they put him in the cave, didn't they? And then he got resurrected at
Yeah.
Easter.
Maybe he was in some sort of like
Coma, yeah. And just woke up again.
And then was like, oh.
Or he was really smart, and while hanging on the cross, he thought, right, if I pretend I'm dead.
Maybe.
Slow my
They'll
brain
take
down.
me down.
They maybe, yeah. He might be onto something there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put that as my favourite terrorist attack, actually, because technically that was a terrorist.
Oh my God, we're not doing this.
Think about it. Well, it's quite a famous one, isn't it?
Dan, no. This part is being cut. I am not having my career being taken through the toilet over this podcast.
I can't, I've got actual tears.
Jesus.
We've worked it all out.
Literally and figuratively.
With 38 minutes of podcast, we've worked out the meaning of life, we've worked out time travel, and we've worked out how Jesus died on the cross and what it was all about. That's it. We've ruined the whole of religion. Gone, isn't it?
Pretty good going.
That's not bad, is it?
We're not doing this again. I'm done.
I'm really enjoying this, actually.
I bet you're glad your bus was on time now, isn't it?
Yeah, buzzing.
I wish this was whiskey, not coffee. God.
It is what you make of it. Just pretend it's whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
In a nice branded mug.
In all seriousness, we are very nice people. If you ever come down
Speak
and
for
film,
yourself.
shut up. Ever come down and film with us, if you're ever a model, we're welcoming, friendly. You'll have a great time, and we're just idiots. Apart from that,
Who come up with really smart stuff like Mother Teresa had two vaginas. Yeah. I wouldn't call that idiotic.
Mother Teresa. You mean Mary, not Mother Teresa?
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, you saw
See,
Teresa
there we
two
go.
vaginas as well. Jesus.
I don't know who
That's
it
even
is.
Jenny's theory.
Yeah.
I'm not a Christian. But I
Oh,
have
you
been
don't
christened.
say.
I have been christened.
Look,
You.
Yeah.
everything that's offensive, you'll never get to hear. Thank God.
Boring.
I was going to say, what, you're going to mute
You're
it?
giving
You're
off
gonna
the
mute
wrong
it, are you?
impression then, because if people came here as models and they think nothing offensive gets said, or no one has a joke,
See, there we
then
go.
They'll be in for a
we
shock.
never offend one another,
No.
No.
and we
It's
never
be-
make anyone feel bad,
Yeah,
but it is a bit of a show.
it's,
Speak for
it's
yourself.
best to let people know what they're signing up for.
Yeah.
I think
Speak for
early.
yourself. I am the most professional person on the planet.
The silence speaks volumes.
That was a bit like that thing in Subway. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, that was funny. Shout out to the Subway guy. That was hilarious.
I can't remember what was
The
that.
story is that me and Dan are at Subway, and this
travel
guy's
back in time.
this guy's
I'm joking.
find the best Subway. So we're at Subway, and this guy's making our Subway sandwich, and he just happens to say like, "What do you get up to?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, I play video games." I was like, "Oh yeah, whatever." He mentions a video game that he plays a lot of, and my friend is a famous streamer of that video game. and I just happened to drop her name. And he's like, no way, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, we're actually like IRL friends. Like, there's her Facebook. And he's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So then he's like chatting to loads about how he's a big fan of her. Da, 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 da. So anyway, in the end, I send him like, I send my friend, I won't name her, a video saying, look, I'm in Subway in the middle of Cornwall, and this guy follows you on Twitch. And she was like, oh my God, this is insane. Like, you know, because she's famous, but not like huge, but she's big, you know? Anyway, so people are in line, obviously, or whether this guy's just conversing with us, like making the sandwich. There's about 3 people waiting to get their sandwiches made, but he's freaking out that I know this person. And his colleague comes out, and people are looking really angry, like, why are you not serving me? And he goes, he says to me and Dan, he's like, I love my job, I have great customer service. And he turns to his colleague and goes, don't I? And his colleague just stands there, silent, nothing.
It's like, yeah, what do you want?
Just like, nothing.
It was a bit savage.
Yeah, but shout out to you, bro.
Love that.
She appreciated it. She was very much touched when I showed her the video.
What are you looking forward to today, everybody?
Yeah.
Just a bit more enthusiasm, maybe, Jenny?
Yeah.
It's always a really nice time here. Like, I always look forward to the days, even though there might be parts I'm like,
Yeah.
The way you said it then, like, you were like, it's always a really nice time. Like, so put a gun to your back and said, say how you feel about Messy
you
World.
can't see Dan stood there like,
He's planning the next attack.
like, it's always really fun.
No, it's always good fun. And like, even when there's different people, like, it's nice to meet different people, and everyone's normally on the same wavelength, like a bit mental, which is good. So everyone's always friendly and up for a laugh. So
I got some good advice from a radio colleague actually that said you should only need 25% talent and 75% fitting in. So because you can teach talent, you can teach somebody to be everything, but fitting in you can't. So you have to just fit in to make it work. Because if you don't fit in, it doesn't work.
I feel
So-
like we all fit in because we all
You're all
don't
mental.
fit in with
Life.
normal.
No. No.
Yeah, we're not all normal.
Put us out in society, it's hopeless. Everything goes wrong.
Like society,
yeah.
they're all assholes, and then you come here and it's just like no judgment.
I'm going to end this on probably a butchered quote from my favourite book, which is Alice in Wonderland, one of my favourite books, which is, we're all mad here.
Yeah,
All the best
that's
people are.
true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
We're the best people.
Oh, I got goosebumps when you said
Oh,
that.
there we go. Well, on that note, thanks very much for listening, everybody. This has been LiquidCast. My name's been Dan, Ashley. This has been Chris, Jenny, and Gabby has joined us at the last minute. Thank you very much.
I've
Join
been
us.
Zane for the reference of this podcast now.
I can't change my name. It's all right for you, isn't it? Right. Thanks very much for listening, and
Chris,
we'll
really.
catch you again soon.